There's a chain hung between these concrete blocks. The chain's not doing anyone any good. I'll take it with me. A basic elevator connecting ground level to the temple excavation below. I need a key for the elevator. A puddle of water. Solid rock. I wonder if this is the part of the temple that Emre's buried in. Emre sent me this MMS from the temple room with his cell phone. The video does give me something to go by. I have to find out where this room is located and how to get Emre out of there. A diesel pump chugging away. I think it's pumping groundwater out of the excavation site. The ground is red here, some kind of clay. I'll take some of that earth, just for the hell of it. A rugged, gasoline-driven rock drill. I can put up with quite a lot as far as carrying things is concerned, but that drill is just way too heavy for me. If I need it, I know where to find it. There's oil leaking from the pump's engine. There were tree roots coming through the ceiling of the chamber Emre is in. That might be possible. The tree's roots are probably old and long enough. Emre mentioned that it smells of oil in the chamber. If the oil seeped down through a crack, yes, that could be what Emre's smelling. I could hear an engine at some distance in Emre's video. The question is, what kind of machine does that engine belong to? Yep, that might be the engine I heard in the video. Looking about, this is the only place that seems logical. The sound of pumping, the tree roots, and the smell of oil. I must be in the right place. Okay, this is the spot. I'll get the drill and try to bore through. Maybe I can still get this key from Emre.
Hey, Nina! Good job!
Have you got the key?
Max wasn't exaggerating. You're really capable.
Did he also mention my dogged determination? Have you got the key?
I'm afraid it's not that easy. There's a good few meters between us. We need some way to get the key to you.
All right, I'll think of something. Emre?
Yes?
I'm lowering a chain. Attach the key to it.
All right. I've got it. Pull up the chain.
I've got it. I'm on my way.
Be careful.
mining helmet. A locked wooden box. The elevator's on this level. Heavy. Broke open a charm. Let's see if anything survived. Wrench, a hammer, and an empty plastic bottle. Okay, I'll go back up. It's always good to carry some water on you. That must be the bridge Emery talked about. The earthquake has collapsed the bridge. Not even legendary Olympian Glenn Parker can jump that far. The crack goes all the way up to the surface. I can see moonlight shining down. A high-pressure cleaner. We did a lot of silly things with one of those when we were kids. One dude lost an eye. The pressure gun is connected firmly to the compressor by a hose. Where to put it? The hose is long enough. That might work. I'm not going to make any progress by blasting air through the crack. Someone excavated an ancient relief with a high-pressure cleaner. Looks like they were real professionals. I'll pull it back out of the crack. I managed to unscrew the pressure gun from the compressor hose. Much as I'd like to, how am I supposed to load that lump into the pipe? I've crushed the earth into powder. I'll load the red dust into the pressure gun. I've screwed the pressure gun back on. Where to put it? All right, let's see what happens. The dust was blasted upwards through the crack in the rock. I think it served its purpose. Okay, I'll go back up. According to my markings, the ruined bridge should be right below me. The chain would just slide into the hole. The shaft fits through the chain links perfectly. The hammer should prevent the chain falling down the hole. Not really my area of expertise, but all right.
Everything okay?
I'm all right, thanks.
Whew. I thought it was curtains.
So what do you think? What's the story with Max?
No idea. But if this place is why they took Max, then God help him.
Why? What have you done?
You don't know. This temple, it's the find of... well, ever. It's been buried all this time. But you know why? It wasn't natural causes. This place was buried on purpose, on a massive scale. And here's the catch. Max discovered radioactive isotopes. Nothing dangerous, but nothing you could put down to chance either.
Explain.
Max thought it had something to do with the fate of the people who lived here, but his theories were unfavored. He put all his energy into finding fresh evidence. If he could unearth an untampered-with specimen, he'd have definitive evidence that contamination took place 10,000 years ago.
What are you proposing? Neanderthal nuclear war?
Unthinkable, really, I know. But Max was convinced that his theory was right.
Stubborn mule, isn't he? So did he manage it?
Has he discovered anything?
Yes! Did he find new evidence of radiation?
No, but I have.
Impossible!
Everything okay?
That symbol... Never mind. Let's get on with this.
Right, we need to find the mechanism that opens the gate.
Do you think what's behind there has something to do with Max's kidnapping?
I'll bet my degree on it. Look at this.
Wow, impressive. What are all these animal symbols?
No idea. Some of the symbols are abnormal. There seem to be mistakes in the way the animals are drawn. But I can't see how that's supposed to help us open the gate.
So what do we do now? Shall I wait while you come up with something?
Archaeology is not for the impatient. Diagonally opposite us is another slab that sinks when you step on it. Go and stand on it for a moment, will you?
All right.
You see, I know the system from Derinkuy, a legendary underground city in Cappadocia. Now, all we need to do is step on the slabs in the middle in turns. You start.
All right. Which one? an antelope. An ox head.
A fox with 4 ears. A tiger with 2 tails? I'm sensing a theme here.
An ibis with 3 wings. That's unusual.
A fox with 4 ears.
Huh? That boar's got 5 legs.
A lizard with 6 legs. Very strange.
If I haven't miscounted, then this dragonfly has 7 wings.
This grasshopper has 8 legs. Normally it should have just 6, shouldn't it? Wow, made it! Take a look at this.
What is that?
It's an underground cistern. An irrigation and canal system built over 10,000 years ago. Sensational. Can you see that glow? Want to bet that what I'm looking for is in this cistern?
What are you gonna do? Jump in?
No. I still enjoy life. Somehow, I need to get the Geiger counter down into the water to do some measurements.
Ah, good. Well, you can feel this one, champ.
Long, thin roots. I can't pull the roots out with my bare hands. They're too tough. I'll tie the roots to the Geiger. The roots are long enough and the Geiger counter's secure. I think I can get a measurement. I knew it. I'm getting a reading on the Geiger counter. This place hasn't been touched for thousands of years. The radioactive material must date back to then.
How is that possible?
How should I know? But it might explain why the people left everything behind. We shouldn't stay here any longer than necessary. Too dangerous. I've got my evidence. Let's get out of here. Let's find Max. We need to get out of here. They'll be here any minute.
Okay, let's go.
Shh. Did you hear that? Shit. Quick, get to the car.
Do you know who they are?
No idea. I just know they're after us.
Why was Max interested in Potbelly Hill? Early history isn't his field.
Good question, but actually he was interested in a number of ancient civilizations. His notes may have some answers. There's a box in the trunk stuffed with them.